So yeah, previously we were discussed about permission set, profile, user, company. Do you have any questions on it? Anybody has on it? If if you don't have anything, okay, that's fine, pretty fine. Let's today we can talk about these three things. Generally, in very generic terms, if you say queue, what does it mean? It just you make it as an order, right? In Salesforce also, there are routing channels. You can say there are certain functionalities or certain places you want to make it as a queue. For example, you buy a product and you are trying to call. You have an issue with your product. So what you do, you usually you make it as a call with the people or customer care, and those people what they will after they received it, there is a pre validated steps like who you are, what information you are looking for, or something like automation or a basic process they do. After that, they will redirect into the proper team based on your requirement. From there, it will go to the one queue, and that queue you till the person need to be received, lift the your phone. Till the time you will be still in a queue, right? So basically, that is in a queue. Salesforce also we can create a queues. These queues will be maintained, a kind of people in that queue. You will add a number of people as a group of the people into it. All people will get notified when that QA has added some new record or something. After that, anybody can take it as ownership from that. Let me give one more example. Basically, queue you can say consider as a group of people will be there, and you can assign your data, or you have created a case. That case will be assigned to the particular team, the team called support team. Okay. In this team, you can say Krishna will be there, Prasad will be there, Ravi, okay, Srinu. Something like there are multiple people, number of people will be there in a queue. Okay, it means these all people will be associated with this queue. So what happened now? I'm a customer, as Siva is a customer. This fellow has an issue with iPhone. He raised the ticket. Like I recently brought my phone, but still it is having some backup issue of the battery. It is very quickly discharged, and whatever the reasons, I can have a case and I raise it. What it will be, this case will be goes to the queue. In this queue, all people will get notified. Among those, anybody can be take a ownership on it. Okay, that is one kind of thing you can consider. This is one example. So queue is basically simple terms you can say consider as it is the process which you can maintain in a queuable queue order, because here what they will say, just wait few minutes, sir, we will connect you in the technical support, right? So what does that mean? They will make you to wait some time for the find the associate people who has a free time to you. So that is called queue. Similarly, in Salesforce also there are group of people are there in a one system. In support system, you can consider you have raised one ticket. Okay, whatever you suggested, what the people will take it and submit. They take your details and they just submit your case. Then the case has been created in a group, particular queue group. Then on that queue, that technical people who can able to solve the issue, they will take assign to themselves and they can work on it. Correct.
Yeah. Cool.
That is the process for the queue. But
Yeah.
group is just sharing the data, nothing else.
Okay. Okay.
Now roles. What is role? See, just you can create accordingly whatever roles you want to create, you can create it. Okay. CEO, CFO, or still you want to assign to whom you this role, you can add new roles to under it. You can do whatever things you want to do, you can do. It's just creating a roles. How you can create, just add it and create it. To whom, under whom you are going to, it's reporting to him, this guy. Whatever you want to create, you just create and save it. It will create a role. But just creating role doesn't help you out. It should be associated with one particular user. Then only you can consider as role based hierarchy. Role hierarchy. Your organization role hierarchy you want to maintain by the particular way, you can maintain. There are a couple of things like uh, let me on. Okay. So you can still create a new things also, or you can associate it with users. You click assign, you can find the user. Yeah, this user is already there. Such a way you can provide or you can maintain roles. But these roles will be used when you are using the data sharing based on the role hierarchy. Now where you can handle the role hierarchies and all. Sharing setting. So now see this sharing settings, what it does. Whatever objects are available entire your system or your org, you can find those all the objects over here. Okay. Organization wide default permissions you have. In this organization, each object has certain permission. Those permissions you can see. This is internal, this is external. External in the sense you can consider as like partner portal or something. Those are all the people you can consider as external. Internal, whomsoever system admin or something you created in the within the org, those are all the people will consider as user, internal user. So now to that particular users, what are the permission on the lead object? It is a public read and write and transfer. So when you say public read and write, they don't need to be make special permissions to it. Like everybody, if Krishna can be created record, Prashant can be see the record. Prashant can create a record, I can see, irrespective of hierarchy or role or sharing, because it's by default it is a public read. It you can see anybody can see the data. Because similarly, these are all things public read and write and there are certain records as controlled by the parent. When you say controlled by parent, in this object, whichever is the parent object for the contract or contact, that will become a parent. So contact object is controlled by parent. If you say, you can consider as account. Account is controlled this contact because account is a parent for contact. Similarly, order is controlled by some other object like opportunity something. Asset also same. So these are one is controlled by another. If you say when I keep it as account is a private, that related all other child records will be going to be the private only. Such a way it will be affected. Opportunity also similar you can consider. So public, read and write and transfer. These things if you say when you see the public and write, read only you can consider those are things you can, it will be the private. Whereas edit, okay, whereas you can see the public or edit or write permission, you can, anybody can share anybody data. So those are all things you can see. Now here you can see the private, there are n number of records are private, you can see the coaching is private. So when you say the private, that record can be shared based on the other three ways. What is it? If it is private, OW is in a private, you can share the record in these three ways. Role hierarchy, where you can find it? If you can see here, role hierarchy is enabled. It means if roles are set up properly to the based on the user to user, if for example, role hierarchy, OW is the private, you can consider private only. When it is a private, then only you can consider other three below things will be used. Otherwise, not necessary to think about these three. So if it is a private, role hierarchy, CEO, his name is Ram, you can consider Ram. And now manager, his name is Prasad, something you can consider. There is a lead or developer, senior developer. Anil, you can consider. So now role is like, if you see that CEO is the top role and manager and senior developer is down the line of the CEO. Under the manager you can see the senior developer, under him nothing is there. So this guy you can consider lawyer, this guy is in a top level. This Anil has created a record on case object or coaching object. He created a record, one record for as Java coaching something he created. This record is a owner. Who is the owner? Anil will be the owner because he created. Now our question is like, in the role hierarchy, if it is enabled, then these two people can able to see the data, even though this created by the Anil. Okay, when it is in a private of the OWD, if sharing role hierarchy is in this guy, these two people will see. Whereas same level of Anil, there is one guy called Siva. Siva can't see the Anil created data. Anil, Siva has created one more record as SFDC. This record can't see visible, it won't visible to Anil. Similarly, Java record, it won't visible to Siva. Because OWD is a private and these two people has same role. But these two people data can see by these two guys, because these two guys are in higher authority, a role is high. But if they want to see it out, it should be enabled here. If it is not enabled here, even those people are above to these two guys, they can't see the data. If they have enabled it here, then only they can do related to the issues or record creation or updation or whatever they can do. Okay. Now, if it is you are not enabled, I want to share a record based on certain sharing rules. Means a rule which you have created that need to be shared to someone. How you can share the record? You have to create a sharing rule. Now, where is the coaching? See here, you can see sharing rule. Coaching object is a coaching and sharing rule. You have to create a sharing rule to share the data to someone. How you want to share it, you can see, click new. You can find a certain condition or certain ways to share the data. But these sharing rules, these all things will be enabled when the data is in private only. Portable it is a private only, you can share. Now you can provide the name of it and you can share or see here, select which record to be shared. Yeah, which record you want to share it, that you can select here and create it like a role based, or you want to share it, or you want to base it portal based or group based, whatever you want to be shared, you can mention that. You can select that user or roles or whatever, you can share it. Role and internal group or public group. It depends on what you are targeted, that you can see. Now here select the users to share with, to whom you want to share it, you can based on again same. You can find here the related roles and what permission you want to give it, either read only or edit and write. Read and write. So if you select that and provide the details, now you can see here. This way you can create a sharing rule to that. What does it mean? Whomsoever associated with the particular role, they can able to see this data, and they can also able to modify or update the data irrespective of whom. I mean to say, here Krishna is created a sharing rule, or Shiva has created a sharing rule to share this SFD record to Anil. Okay, now you have to write a certain conditions to share the data automatically to him. If a condition is met, the data is created by me, that definitely it's required to share to him. For that, we created a sharing rule. Manual sharing in the sense there is a button and a button has been created on a record. You just click that sharing button manually, that it will ask you to whom you want to share it. You just need to select that user, then it is automatically shared to him. That is
So
called.
sharing rule is like for a particular person or for a group of person or a group of people.
Yes,
Okay.
but it is sharing the data now,
Okay.
application or a tab or a field.
It's like record level
It's just
security
data.
only.
Yes, yes, correct.
And okay, the object level and field level security is different, huh? Is by controlling by from profile and permission sets.
Yes.
Okay.
Any question, Sarvanan? Anybody? If nobody has any question, that's pretty fine too. Yeah, this is for today. I'm planning to teach tomorrow about automations. If you guys has any questions on this today topic, we'll discuss about it tomorrow.
Manual sharing also we discuss tomorrow. Okay.
Manual sharing, I just told you, right? What you want to hear?
Oh no, I just repeat.
Manual sharing, you just go on object and click the sharing button. That's it.
Okay.
For example, you go to coaching. It is not there. So what are the objects? Customer. Open this. Let's save this record. What will happen? Yeah, so you have created this. So the data is, this is the data you can consider. Let's try to open this record page. If you have that, there is, you can add here a button called sharing button. This button need to be here. You can see already it is saved button is here. Here also you can find it is a classic and all. Save it. But when you have written a sharing rule, then all you can do the sharing. It means when customer let me try to log out and log in.
This is also Apex based sharing rule, also.
No. You forget everything about Apex now.
Yeah. That's the too far for.
I didn't talk about it. Those are completely development concepts. I will talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's basically you need to share the record to someone. So you ideally will have one button here.
Okay.
What is that
For
button?
manual sharing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
We
just
have to add button, then we can
I
share.
added Atlantic page layout, but it takes
It's
seems
not
to be some.
not showing.
You see here the buttons. I added here. It is there, but still it is not showing. That is again one more different issue.
Okay, that's fine.
We can check it out, but
Yeah.
anyhow, we can go classic. It should support in a classic at least. Lightning, I just modify or update it page layout. Page layout, right? It takes some time. See here the button.
Mhm.
Once you click that button, right,
Mhm.
it will ask you to whom you want to share it.
Eh,
Basically, everybody can't have an access to do visible or see this data. Based on their level of access and all, they can see. So now here, the only one person can able to have a full access. This
so
access you want to share someone, just click add and find the user, other users to whom you want to share it. Just this is like you can see the public group and all. You can change accordingly user also. You don't want to share the group of people, you just select user also
so
and
this
provide what.
manual sharing is different from sharing rules. Like
Sharing rules will happen automatically. When the condition is satisfied, it just automatically share to him. Nothing need to do.
so manual sharing is for only individual record.
You can consider you have to do manually. It's not about
Mm.
individual or something. You have to do manual things.
So because sharing rule is for the particular person and for the particular group of person, na? And
See,
manual sharing is for like individual record for
you can
individual.
consider, yes. You can consider it. It is individual only.
And
It will individual, but you can share multiple people by based on the roles or group of
so,
whatever you can target.
so we can do this same as for sharing rules, na?
Yes, yes, that is what I'm saying and telling you. That is also same, but it is just you have to do manual click. You
Okay,
have to
okay.
do clicks by manually.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whereas that it is just happen automatically based on set conditions.
Okay, okay.
Now clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody has anything now? Ask me.